teaser before the teaser.
Michael, I've known you since you were a child. You're a gift. You always have. If there's an answer to your disease, you'll find it. I should have died years ago. Why am I still here if not to fix this? I have a rare blood disease, and I'm running out of time. This could be my last chance.
You're up to something. What is it?
It's not exactly legal.
I want to see you get hurt more than you already have.
This would be a cure.
At what cost?
Yo, I'm digging the cinematography.
I went from dying, feeling more alive than ever. Increased strength and speed. The ability to use echolocation. And an overpowering urge to consume blood. How far are we allowed to go? To fix something that's broken. Until the remedy is worse than the disease. Michael Morbius. Got tired of doing the whole good guy thing, huh? What's up, Doc?
Vulture? Oh, okay. Okay, I see where they're going with this. I mean, look, obviously Sony and MCU had to strike some sort of deal for MCU to keep Spider-Man, and obviously Sony wants Tom Holland and that universe to be established in the Sony villains universe with Venom, now Morbius. It's funny though. I don't understand. They can have Vulture. They got Keaton's Vulture in this trailer, but when he's passing by that Spider-Man wall poster that says "murderer" on it, which is teasing what happened in the last Spider-Man movie, I don't get why they can't just use the Tom Holland Spider-Man suit, because that's obviously the Sam Raimi Spider-Man suit from the video game. But it's just like things like that are going to be very like nitpicky situations where you're like, if you're going to go all in into using the Tom Holland MCU Spider-Man, then go all in. Don't just tease certain aspects like using like Michael Keaton's Vulture, but not being able to use the Tom Holland Spider-Man suit. That's like conflicting stuff. And look, I'm not the biggest Jared Leto fan. If you're new to the channel or you're old to the channel, I've never been a fan of Jared Leto. I've trashed his version of the Joker countless times on this channel. But based on what I've seen on this trailer, I really dig the cinematography. I dug the way it was shot. There's some horror vibes in this trailer, which I dug. And low-key, like, Morbius is definitely deep cuts. I don't expect, like Morbius isn't a Spider-Man character that I don't think a lot of people were asking to have a solo movie about. I've always been a fan of Morbius because back when I was like growing up, I had a bunch of comic books. I just used to get comic books from like the swap meet. And for whatever reason, the swap meet had so many Morbius comic books. So I was able to really get into that character back in the days. So I'm very excited to see this character brought to life. I'm very surprised how it's shot. The cinematography looks awesome. Didn't expect that. I really did. I didn't expect the cinematography to look that freaking good. It looks really phenomenal for this movie, and the horror aspects of it gets me a little bit excited, even though it's gonna have like that cartoon aspects, not cartoon, but comic book aspects to it, like him kind of like with the color schemes and stuff. It's gonna play off on the screen, kind of like Nightcrawler a little bit, but it is what it is. I'm excited for this movie though. I'm just very interested to see how they pulled things off. I think I'm more interested about, you know, how they include MCU Spider-Man and what is the end game. You know, not trying to mention Avengers, but what is the end game in all of this? Where are we going with these solo villain spin-offs? Are we finally going to get the Sinister Six movie that Sony has been trying to do for a while now? Is that the eventual end game here with Sony MCU? Because obviously, I think things that happen in Spider-Man's MCU is going to affect the storylines that happen in the Sony movies. And I don't think the Sony stuff is going to affect what happens in the MCU. Like, I mean, we already know J. Jonah Jameson's going to be in this as well. So, like, there's also that connection from the last Spider-Man movie in the MCU. It's just going to be very interesting to see how they pull that off. I want to be excited for this movie, but I'm more excited about how they tie all of this in together. You have Keaton's Vulture at the end of this trailer. It's going to be very intriguing to see how they pull this off and how they include Keaton. What is Keaton doing there? Is he really, because we see Keaton where's that ending of the, they always have that, trailer, not the trailer, my bad, the end scene after the credits, the after credits scene, my bad, I'm trying to think of the words. We saw that scene with our boy Keaton as Vulture, and now here he is. I'm assuming recruiting possibly, or is it just going to be kind of sort of an Easter egg where it's just kind of like a passing where they just kind of know each other, but like not really. I just, look, there's just so much going into this movie. I'm intrigued about it, but I will give it this: the cinematography looks really good. Some exciting stuff in it, but I'm still very hesitant to say I'm like all in on this movie. I still have my questions because I'm not the biggest Jared Leto fan at the end of the day, but I'm very excited to see how they pull this off in the Marvel universe, how Sony and the MCU figure out this relationship moving forward. Very intrigued with that. My boys, if you like this video, slap that thumb, subscribe, and join the Hollywood Click. Links are all down below in the description. Comment down below. Let me know, are you excited for Morbius? I would love to know you guys' comments about this or what you think about this trailer. Comment down below. We'd love to know it. Slap that thumb. I will see you guys later on. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Too sweet.